You are not alone. You are not alone. I am here with you. I am here with you. Though you're far away, I'm here to stay. But you are not alone.
Michael Jackson's You Are Not Alone was his final #1 single in the United States. Came out in 1995. It was a decently popular track. Obviously, it was off of his History album. Amazing album. The song is absolutely incredible. But, you know, the interesting thing is R. Kelly wrote it. Though we don't have the original demo that R. Kelly wrote for You Are Not Alone, we know he wrote it, he sent it to Michael. Michael liked it, obviously, enough to put it in his album. But Michael and R. Kelly produced the song together. Michael ended up adding some stuff, obviously his ad-libs, his unique sort of flavor to the song. But it's really that end section of the track that Michael added. The song doesn't change really in the original composition of R. Kelly, but the latter end of that song it's the best part of the song, and it was an addition by Michael Jackson. The song is a classic mid to late 90s R&B tune. R. Kelly does a fantastic job here because the song, like, it's interesting, right? The song by itself, if it didn't have the amazing production that a Michael Jackson song has, if it doesn't have the flavor or additional composition added by Michael Jackson, the song would sound like a typical 90s R&B track, honestly. And you know, it is what it is. And you can sort of see that with the cover that R. Kelly did. Ironically, it's a cover even though he wrote it. But the cover of You Are Not Alone that R. Kelly ended up releasing after MJ's death as sort of a tribute to him, he makes it sounds more modern. It came out in 2011 or 2010 or something, but it definitely, even in that version, R. Kelly still manages to make it sound like a typical R&B track.
That you are not alone. I am here with you.
But it's fascinating that when MJ touches things, he just makes it completely transcend whatever it was meant to be. You know, he makes it great. He makes it greater than what it originally was. And I can totally sense the classic R&B-isms of this song, including with its instrumentation, but it still sounds absolutely heavenly, incredible, and just larger than life. And that's what MJ could do to music. So what we're going to do here with this video is something new for me. Is we're not really going to listen to the song. I mean, we are, but we're going to go and dive a little bit deeper because I imported the song to a program that allows me to listen to the sort of stems of the track as best as possible. It uses artificial intelligence, so it's not going to be perfect. It's the best I can do. I don't have industry access to multi-tracks or stems, unfortunately, as some other people do. I don't know how they get it. If you know how to get these stems, let me know in the comment section below because I would love to just dive deep into everything MJ. Chris Lipe, of course, YouTuber. He's pretty famous at this point when it comes to analyzing and reacting to Michael Jackson multi-tracks. He has access to certain things I don't. I'm doing my best here with the program that I have. So yeah, I figured this is going to be really fun because we're going to be able to listen to some parts that I really want to highlight. It's not going to be perfect, not going to be perfectly isolated, but it's going to be sort of close. So I think this should be fun. It should give me and you a brand new way to look into not just this song, but all kinds of music. And I think moving forward, this is sort of the format that I'm going to go with, unless I do just a general, reaction video or something like that. But here we go. Michael Jackson, You Are Not Alone. So the first thing I want to focus on is probably MJ's vocals. He does a fantastic job here. I've always said that MJ is a phenomenal singer. He can just make any melody interesting, just the most basic of melodies, because he adds either more rhythm to it, he adds more dynamics to it, just his quirks as a vocalist and his technique and just his proficiency in the medium is phenomenal. So I think he's the greatest male vocalist, just singer really in general too. And I think this song kind of proves it. So let's listen to his isolated vocal.
Another day has gone, I'm still all alone. How could this be? You're not here with me. You never said goodbye. Someone tell me why did you have to go? Leave my world so cold.
Oh my God, hear that, dude. That gave me chills just listening to it. He's got, his vibrato is iconic, right? It's just this very fast and intentional vibrato. And then he does this thing where, leave my world so cold. I don't do it perfectly, of course. He's MJ, but he just has that sort of, he just reaches out to your heartstrings, man, just pulls at them. It's insane with just the way, anybody else could sing that line normally, right? But, the way that he does it, of course, is phenomenal.
Did you have to go?
Did you have to go?
Leave my world so cold.
Leave my world so cold. Oh, it's so good. Oh, here we go. And this is like hard to sing, man.
Every day I sit and ask myself, how did I slip away? Something whispers in my ear and says that you are not alone.
Yes.
I am here with you.
Ooh, that's not perfect. That's not pitch perfect right there, man. This is around the time where it might have been slightly before autotune came into the fray. I mean, I think Cher came out with autotune in 1999 or something. So that was not perfect.
Here with you.
Oh.
Though you're far away, whispers in my ear and says that you are not alone. I am here with you.
It's not perfect.
Though you're far away, I am here to stay. But you're not alone.
It might be the AI program, but it's not perfect here.
I am here with you.
But it just goes to show you that it's a raw vocal, I mean, there's really not a lot of, obviously there's some echo in there, there's some reverb, and some other stuff maybe, but it's.
Though we're far apart, you're always in my heart. But you're not.
For you. Oh, it's so good.
Alone.
That's the vocal. Obviously, he keeps on singing, but just from the verses, we just, it just goes to show just how musical MJ is. And with his voice alone, he can just give you chills. It's absolutely insane. But let's go. There's a part for all of you who know the song. There's a certain part in the song that is absolutely incredible from a vocal level. And I'm going to play the song normally here. Let me see. Oh. Here we go. You just hear like his, here we'll isolate the vocals here. I want to isolate the vocal here. And there's something that I might want to point out. I don't know if it'll carry across here with this program, but here we go. Maybe not.
You're always alone in my heart. I am here with you. Though we're far apart, you're always in my heart. You are not alone.
So it doesn't, but so Chris Lipe did a video. I mean, I have to mention his video. He does some good stuff. Go check him out. But he did a reaction to the multi-tracks of "You Are Not Alone," and he isolated the vocal. This was an actual isolated vocal from the actual session. And it's not what I'm doing here, but there, when he isolated this specific part, you could tell that it was edited. Actually, that part, ever since I first listened to the song, I was like, this is incredible. Like, this is incredibly hard to hit. I mean, I as a vocalist, I could do it. I'm not going to do it right now, but I could definitely do it. I can go as much as MJ does, breath-wise and everything. I can do it. It's possible. It's very, very difficult, but it is possible. I struggle with reaching the high note, which is that's really part of the impressive part too. So, but MJ here, in the song, in the actual multi-track, we find that part is actually spliced. So it's copied and pasted. It's not an actual full, sort of breathless run of that melody, of that line. There's actually there's copy and pasting. I'll probably play the little clip from Chris Lipe here, where we find that out.
You are always in my heart.
Oh, so fun to hear.
It got to me a little bit because I was like, oh my God, like, why would MJ take a shortcut like that? Because a lot of people, they praise Michael for just how, amazing he is on a technical level. And he was, most definitely. He did not cut corners, I guess, in the grand scheme of things. But sometimes he did, right? And you can go, as deep as you want with this. How deep do you want to go in terms of using technology to make art, right? It's like, can he not record his music anymore electronically? Can he not use electronic basses or drums or rhythm machines? Can he not use audio workstations? How pure are we going to go with this? Does he have to have every song be played on an actual real physical instrument? It's like technology has being used for music has been a thing for a long time and is going to continue to be a thing. And so it's just a matter of how you do it and whether the product ends up being good or not, and to the level that you do it, right? And so for a bit, I was like, I was a little bummed. I was like, I thought MJ hit that note naturally, and he held it and sustained it for as long as he does here. And I thought it was real, right? In that way, real, right? For lack of a better term. But no, in the video we find, no, it's very much copied and pasted. And it sounds kind of janky when you completely isolate it perfectly. Here, you're not going to be able to notice it because the quality is not perfect, and the background vocals are in the way too, so you can't really notice. But you can notice very rough cuts. It wasn't even done perfectly, which is very hard to do. This was I'm sure this was a very hard part for him to do. And granted, MJ was in his, I think late 30s, late 30s, early 40s, I think, when this song came out, maybe late 30s. So yeah, it's not like he was going to be at the peak of his powers, but I understand it. And now I'm like, he was essentially, it was almost to the point too, where when you think of Invincible, where he didn't record all of his background vocals in Invincible, which is kind of a bummer for me. When you think of Break of Dawn, he didn't record all the background vocals for Break of Dawn. He had other people do it because it was a lot. It probably got to the point where he was like, I'm just tired of recording, harmonies and shit. I just want other people to do it. I kind of want it. I want to know. I already know how I want it to sound and stuff like that. Just have other people do it who complement my voice well. Screw it. And he did it. I wish it just would have been his voice. But yeah, so he started experimenting with sort of outsourcing a lot of the busy work, right? And so he thought to himself, well, I can hit the note, I can sustain it for a good amount of time, just copy and paste it and extend it for as long as I need to, and this is what we get. So it still sounds awesome. It sounds as if he did sustain it, right, in the actual album, in the song, right, when it came out. So, but I thought that was an interesting thing to sort of point out it wasn't as perfect or, or as pure as I thought it was, for lack of a better term. I do want to highlight, and I suppose we'll isolate some of the instrumentation, I guess, of the song. I think this is one of the most sort of, what do you call it? It's not the most interesting part of the song. The instrumentation. I mean, I think it's very elevated and it's very highly produced, thanks to Michael Jackson and the people that he works with. It's part of what makes it not sound like a typical R&B track, along with Michael's vocal performance, along with the addition of the end section of the song. But let's take a listen to some of just regular instrumentation of the song without the vocals. Nothing really too special here. It's really until you add the strings that it becomes otherworldly. And it's really the strings, when the strings is really, it's in the later section that it just becomes so beautiful. Oh, goes up. Oh.
I'm here to stay. You are not alone. I am here with you. Though we're far apart, you're always in my heart. For you are not alone. You are not alone. I am here with you. I am here with you. Though you're far away, I'm here to stay. But you are always alone. In my heart, I am here with you. Though we're far apart, you're always in my heart. But you are not alone. Not alone.
Oh.
You are not alone. You are not alone.
The song becomes so ethereal. I just got absolute chills again listening to those vocals isolated with the strings. The strings are my second favorite part of they're my favorite part of the song. I mean, besides MJ's incredible voice, this song becomes something else just towards the very end of the climax and everything. I'm not going to focus too much on the lyrics here of this song. I think the lyrics are great. I mean, when I first listened to it, when I first listened to the track, I was like, this is a great love song. That's sort of what it is. But when you really feel the song, you come to find that, and MJ just doesn't just attach himself to songs for no reason. And it's interesting too when you think about MJ's writing. Some of the times, songs that he writes or that he has sung from other people that have written songs for him, like on the surface they might seem like love songs, but he finds ways to connect with them on a much deeper level. Even when you go back to "She's Out of My Life," which maybe the song did have some sort of romantic meaning to him. Maybe he did, obviously he had a lot of trouble finding that perfect person, right? It was very difficult for him to find somebody that he truly connected with, or maybe he messed up with somebody. I don't know, right? And that's how he connected with "She's Out of My Life." Or it was just the song is so meaningful and beautiful to him and powerful and he just is able, he was almost like an actor, with music, where he was able to entrench himself in the song's meaning so much, regardless of whether he had that personal experience or not, but he was able to feel it so well. I mean, the guy was a genius from an emotional level with music. I fully believe that. And he did that with "She's Out of My Life," where he would cry on the booth when he sang that song, and you heard it in the recording. And then when you think of songs in Invincible, like "Speechless," which a song you listen to, you're like, oh, he's talking about a lover. He was talking about his kids, Like, this guy, he listened to his song like this, I'm sure, and I'm sure he was like, this could be a love song, and that's also why the song's very appealing, right, on radio and stuff like that. But when you really listen to it, the song is incredibly deep, and it may be a song that he sings to himself. Maybe it's an anthem. Maybe it's a sort of chant that he gives himself, a motivational chant, that he tells himself when he felt alone in his life, because we know that he felt alone for a big part of his life, and he was paranoid. And the guy was the most famous guy in the world, but he probably was also the loneliest, And that isolation, I think, this song is just sort of this comforting thing, whether it's him telling himself this, whether it's him connecting with a greater power, and he feels like he's not alone. I think he connected with this song in just a much deeper level than just a romantic one, that's it. He's singing to a woman or whatever, it could be, he's telling himself, you are not alone, or he could be telling he is the sort of, messenger to his fans or to somebody, out there, a friend, somebody, Obviously, the song does have some strong romantic, meaning in some of the verses, but I think this song could just mean so much more. And MJ tapped into it, and the music says it. The strings scream it. The strings are telling you it's not just about romance. It could be something greater. It's just gorgeous. The song gets even better after this. Beautiful.
Reach out to me, girl, in the morning, in the evening. Not alone, not alone. You and me, not alone. Oh, together, together. Got that being alone. Got that being alone. You believe in me. Got that being alone. Got that being alone. Oh, you're not alone. You are not alone. Say it again. You're not alone. You are not alone. Not alone. Not alone. You just reach out for me, girl. In the morning, in the evening. Not alone.
That soulfulness in the morning, in the evening. It's so good. Oh, I love it. It's so soulful, man. It's so soulful. Incredible. His ability to create amazing ad-libs is just unmatched, dude. Unmatched. Nobody can top this man. Nobody. And then the background vocals, it's like it becomes this sort of religious, monk-like, ethereal, tribal experience. And this is what I'm saying is the song is just connecting at a much deeper, it just connects to the core of you. Whether you're feeling alone, anxious, afraid, you listen to this and it's supposed to be cathartic for you. It's supposed to be soothing. It's supposed to relieve you.
Not alone, you and me, not alone, oh, together.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Stop being alone. Stop being alone.
Look at that, man.
You believe in me.
He is just reaching out.
Stop living alone.
That right there, man.
Gotta stop living alone.
He is just pleading out to the heavens, to the skies. He's trying to comfort himself. This was his art was his way to survive in this cruel world. And you can hear it in this song, you know? It was his way to stay with us, you know? To stay alive, to keep God, you could hear the pain in his voice. You could hear what this song is really about with these ad-libs.
You believe in me. Gotta stop living alone. Gotta stop living alone.
Absolutely beautiful. Amazing.
Living alone. Not alone.
And there we have it, everybody. That is why Michael Jackson's You Are Not Alone is absolutely magical. Let me know in the comment section below what you have to say about this song. What is your favorite part? Did you find some stuff here that you really enjoyed? Do you agree with my take? Do you disagree? Let me know in the comment section below. Let's have a good, constructive, engaging chat. Give this video a like if you like, dislike it if you didn't. Subscribe to the channel if you enjoy this content and you want to see more stuff like this. Let me know what other MJ songs or any other artists that you would like me to analyze in this manner. I'm telling you right now, I'm going to revisit a lot of the MJ songs that even I have already covered on this channel in this manner. 100%, I'm doing it. But let me know what you think, any suggestions. If it's your birthday, happy birthday to you, you beautiful creature. But I think that's it for me. You all take care, stay safe, and until next time, I love you.